Hi, so if you're a future exchange student, you probably have lots and lots of questions about what it's like to live and study abroad. So I have a list of questions here and I'm going to run through them and answer them as best as I can. So the first question is, where do you stay? So I am living in Stavanger in Norway. Before I arrived here, I had the choice of applying for student accommodation or private accommodation. So I chose to apply for student accommodation and I am living in a place on campus. So this has been really handy for me to get to lectures, and it's really quite a beautiful location as well. It's actually quite rural, there's lots of woodland and there's a garden here as well, so it's really nice. Every morning I look out my window usually to some roe deer right outside, so it's really a nice location. Since I'm in Norway, it's quite expensive, so if you were going to go down the private market, you probably would be looking to pay a bit more for your accommodation. It is quite expensive for student accommodation as well, but it's a far cheaper option for you. So the next question is it easy to make friends? Well, yes, I would say it probably is. Since I'm living in student accommodation, I have made lots of friends from all over the world. There's people from all different countries and different continents living here in my accommodation. So yeah, I've made some really good friends here. And also from the course that I'm studying, there's lots of international students. So again, I've made some friends from different countries here. I've not really met and made friends with any Norwegians because my course hasn't really had many Norwegian people in it, in fact none at all. So that has probably been a downside, because it would have been nice to have made a Norwegian friend having lived in Norway for half a year. But yeah, it is really easy to make friends with people from around the world, especially if you're living in student accommodation. So the next question is, have you felt homesick? Yes, I have felt homesick some days. Most mornings I wake up and I'm ready for a new experience, ready to see new things, ready for a new day, and I'm really excited about all this. So most of the time I've been here, I've been fine. But the occasional morning I have woke up and I've just missed my family and friends so much and I've just wanted to go home. But feeling homesick is normal. It's probably going to happen to most people while they're away studying abroad. But my advice would be, if you feel homesick, keep yourself busy. So go out for a walk, meet some friends for a coffee, or just do something. Just get out your accommodation and put your mind, set your mind to something else. Just don't think about home and keep busy, and this will really help. This definitely worked for me. Is there a lot of studying? Yes, there is. So I've been studying a few different courses, two about education, comparative education and inclusive education. I've studied a music course, music crossing borders, and a drama course called Drama in Early Childhood. And I am also out on placements just now, my school experience placements, which I am absolutely loving. So yeah, it is hard work. There's going to be a lot of readings, there's going to be a lot of assignments, a lot of essays, but yeah, it's fine if you just find a balance between exploring, spending time with your new friends here, and just make sure you have some time as well for studying. The library is really good to go to here in Stavanger, so it's a nice place just to sit and study, and there's some really cool rooms as well that you can sit and study in. Is it expensive? Well, I am in Norway, and yes, I have to say Norway is a lot more expensive than the UK, but you have to budget. Keep a note of what you're actually spending every week, and just be sensible with what you're spending as well. There are cheaper brands in the supermarkets. So for example, in Kiwi, my local supermarket, there is a brand called First Price. So this brand has cheaper foods for sale, so just look out for that, but keep note about what you're spending, and it is livable if you just keep on top of your money and know what you're spending. What has been your favourite part? Oh, this is a really hard question because I have enjoyed so much of my experience. So I'm really enjoying being out in my placements just now if I'm speaking about studying. It's a really nice school that I'm in. The teachers are really inspirational. So that has probably been my favourite part about studying, although I absolutely loved the music course that I studied as well. It was so much fun and the teacher was so enthusiastic and I learnt so much. I have so many ideas to bring back home. But I've really enjoyed travelling. I've travelled to Trondheim, further north in Norway, 2 times for wildlife photography trips, and they have been absolutely amazing. I want to go back to Trondheim in the future. And I've been to Oslo on another wildlife photography trip, and I've also been to Bergen for a city break for a weekend. So yeah, I've really enjoyed travelling. I've enjoyed hiking as well. There's lots of beautiful nature hikes to go on while being here in Norway. So just get out and explore, and there's so much to do. It's really beautiful, beautiful country. And the final question is, what have you not enjoyed? Well, probably living here in student accommodation. For me, I find this really hard because at home I live on my own. I'm used to my own space. But here I'm actually sharing a kitchen with 20 people and a laundry room with 40. So I have found that really, really hard. It's been a big challenge for me. Sometimes it's good because when you go to the kitchen, there's always somebody there to speak to. But I found it hard going there sometimes when you just want your own space, just want to cook a quick meal and then get back to your room, and there's always so many people there. It's really difficult. But yeah, I'm really going to miss some people that I've made friends with here, and I'm going to miss the nature of Norway. I've had an absolutely amazing experience, and remember, if you do a student exchange, it's you that makes the experience, it's you that makes everything fun. So just get out there, do everything you want to do and enjoy the whole experience, and you're going to have an amazing time and love it. If you've got any more questions, please feel free to send me a message and I will get back to you.